Welcome back once again, everybody. We are still in San Antonio and it is CRAVORITES time. Oh my gosh, super pumped. As always, I love me some crawfish. I ordered 5 pounds, but in case you can't tell, this is a little more than 5. I think I got more like 6 or 7. So shout out to Celeste and Jason. Thank you. Y'all are awesome. We're coming to, oh gosh, it's mid-May, and no, it's late May. It's the end of May. We're at the end of May. So crawfish season is coming to an end fairly shortly, and I'm gonna be very sad, but I get another at least one more CRAVORITES fix. All right, so let's go ahead and dig in, you guys. I hope you're doing well. It's been another rainy day here. Oh my gosh. These are nice and spicy. These are gonna be good. I don't know where the head went on that one. Oh, here it is. No, the shells are getting too hard for me to eat the claws, unfortunately. But we'll see. Oh, look at this one. Come on out. Oh, that's good. Jason, you did great once again, as always. These are super delicious. Nope. Can't get that one. I'm gonna try not to make a giant mess over here. I'm about to overflow this tray. It's so full. Look at how big this one is. Y'all see it? Oh yeah, that's good. That's good stuff, guys. So I was debating trying a new independent boiler today or having some CRAVORITES. I've heard this other girl is really good. But she boils out of her house. And so she does it pretty much every weekend. I don't think she's missed. So I'm thinking it can be a little bit easier to catch her if she's here next time I'm here. She also has crabs. So she'll have snow crab and blue crab and turkey necks, all that good stuff. was a really good claw. Oh. These are really good, guys. Mm-hmm. As the shells get harder, they can stick, and the meat will stick a little bit more, which is unfortunate. Hoi. Ahoy, hoi. So I was talking to Jason as they got my order together, and he was telling me he's so excited. His mom and his brother are moving to town from Louisiana, which in and of itself is super exciting. But they're gonna help him get his business going full time. So he's gonna get his food truck going full time. His brother's gonna help him run it, and his mom's gonna help him get started on a brick and mortar restaurant. So it's super exciting. I know he's been wanting to do that. So that'll be awesome. I think they're gonna try to have some other Cajun goodies on the food truck. And the restaurant will have his mama's recipes and all that good stuff. Jason, if you need a chef, I'll totally come cook for you. I really wish I could get back to my dream of, I want to be a private chef or do like meal prep for people. I just have no idea how to get started. Every time I try, I get shut down because I haven't been to culinary school. I have no experience in a kitchen. And I'm like, well, a restaurant chef is totally different from a private chef. But maybe I can just start seeing if my parents' friends want a dinner party cooked or some meal prep help or things like that, and get started but that way. Once I get my kitchen up, I can start kind of throwing some little parties. My kitchen's gonna be set up where I could do like a cooking class kind of thing. So you can sit at the bar and the stove is there, and so that could be fun. Oy. The flavor on these is, I think, the best so far this year that I've had from him. It's so good. It's really spicy, which I just really needed today. You can see there's lots of garlic on this batch, which is delicious. Although I do wish that, Jason, if you watch this, I wish that you put whole heads of garlic, because I would totally eat the shit out of that. Whew. So they were boiling at the Block SA, the other food truck park again. And this time they were offering curbside pickup because parking is awful. So I got there and I went to the designated space that they had told me, the area. It's in front of like a driveway to parking lot right there. The parking lot's full, so I couldn't park in there. So I just pulled in front of the driveway because they had cones blocking the driveway. And I texted Celeste and was just waiting to find out what I needed to do. And the security for the food truck park came out and started yelling at me. It was like, you need to move and you're blocking the driveway. And I'm like, well, nobody's leaving and it's blocked. It's blocked with cones, so, you know, it's not like it's open. And I was like, I'm not parking here. I'm just sitting here for a second while I figure out what I need to do. And he was like, no, this is an emergency hazard exit. Like, you can't be here if there's an emergency. They can't get out. And I'm like, well, if there's an emergency, I can move my car. Like, I'm in it and it's on. I'm not gonna be blocking it if somebody needs to leave. And he would not take that for an answer. I'm like, really? There's nothing that nobody's leaving. Nobody can come, nobody can leave. There's cones already blocking it, so that would have to be moved to let anybody out. It was really stupid. But luckily, when I turned around, a parking spot opened right there on the street, so I ended up being able to just parallel park there and go in and get my food and talk to everybody for a second, so it worked out well. You guys, I wish that you could try these. These are so freaking good. Sorry. I got a piece of shell. Nope. So how would y'all like if I did some in-restaurant videos? That's kind of a solution that I have for being able to make videos while I'm in my parents' house, is to just film at a restaurant. What are your thoughts? That would also be a really good way to kind of get into doing more of a food vlog where I can showcase businesses and like review them and that kind of stuff for you while trying new places. So let me know in the comments below what you think. I had kind of wanted to do this pre-COVID, but you know, then all indoor dining got shut down. And now we're back full capacity. So I don't feel bad about, you know, going and taking up a seat for a little while. I don't have as flexible of a schedule. Like before I could go during super off hours, which was nice. But I can probably figure something out. On a side note, y'all, my nephew is in T-ball. And his team, so he's 5. Yeah, he's 5. And his little team made the playoffs. And I don't know if they're gonna get to play their playoff game because of it keeps getting rained out for weather. But I don't know if y'all have ever watched 5-year-old T-ball. It is hilarious and also really it's like frustrating and hilarious at the same time. They have no idea what they're doing. They just run around. Like in the very beginning of the season, we had a couple of games where they just would all run at the ball and dogpile onto each other trying to get the ball. Like you're attacking your own team in a non-contact sport. It's hilarious, but their coaches also aren't teaching them really how to play properly, and that's the frustrating part. But yeah, it's been super adorable. Asher just likes to he likes to show off, and he has to be bribed with trips to Chuck E. Cheese or whatever, something he wants to do just to pay attention. And he gets bored. Which is understandable because, you know, they're not really playing true baseball. And none of them know really, they're not very good at, they don't do the whole throwing the ball thing. When if they field the ball, they run it to the base. So there's just not a lot for them to do if they don't get the ball to them directly. So he gets bored. But it has been so cute to watch his little pumpkin face. I think he hit a home run one time, and that was awesome. Not out of the park. They just didn't get him out as he ran around the bases. But now Emily wants to play, and I'm like, oh girl, you need to do something like ballet. I don't mean that because she's a girl. I mean that because she actually is a very girly girl, like not because anybody made her that way. I'm not that way. My mom's not that way. Hunter has no idea. And she didn't have a mom in the picture. She just is naturally a girly girl. She is all about nail polish and wants to wear makeup, and I'm like, how do you know about all this stuff? I guess from school. But she needs something to make her focus And I think ballet would be good for her to kind of calm her. Where you have to focus and you have to count and you have to think, and she is struggling with, she wants to be Asher because Asher is her big brother. So she wants to be just like him. And she is not him. She is brilliant and sweet and awesome, but not him. She's totally different from him in so many different ways, and in great ways. And so I think that she needs to really find a way to find who she is, and that is gonna have to start with doing some activities without him. They do everything together right now, which is precious, other than T-ball. So he has that without her. But she goes and watches him, so she needs something of her own. I think she would be good at, I wish she would do gymnastics, but she's not very adventurous, so I don't think she would. I think she would be afraid to do like, to try cartwheels and try flips and things like that. But it'd be really good for her if she did. But I don't know when they can start in tumble, how old they have to be. She's only 4. She just turned 4. But she is so precious. And Asher is so freaking smart. I mean, she is too, but I don't know where. Asher just analyzes everything until he figures it out. So if he doesn't know how to work something, he just keeps trying and watching it work until he figures out how to work it. And like, they're so smart for a little 5-year-old. Like I said, Emily needs some focus. So she's not very good with the whole analyzing. She's so sweet. We had to knock down a tree at our house because it was dead and it was a fire hazard. Well, and a hazard for hurricane season. Because they said that a strong gust of wind could come and just knock it over. I don't think so, because it had already been through like 2 major hurricanes, already dead. But that's what several people told us, so we went ahead and knocked it down because we had to take out one that froze. Anyways, Asher and Emily were there, and Asher was super just enthralled with the trucks that were doing the work, and that was really cool to him to watch how all that happened. And Emily comes up to my mom and she says, "Bella," that's what they call my mom, "Bella, I'm sad." Mom's like, "Why are you sad?" She says, "That tree is dead. The tree's dead." And that was really sweet. just to hear how empathetic she was towards understanding that that's a life, and it is sad when we lose, you know, it was an old tree. And so she and my mom sat there and talked about how good trees are and what they do and how they help us breathe and give us shade and give us things to climb on and wood to heat our homes and all that good stuff. And they decided that they will plant another tree in its place as soon as they can. So they've got that planned, which is adorable. Guys, making a mess. So good. This makes me realize how much I'm craving ramen. I don't know why, but crawfish always makes me want ramen. I think because I want some carbs afterwards. Oh. Nope, can't get it out. It's stuck. I tried. Oh, it's so good. Ah, broke it. Oh. So a salesman at my dad's, well, I guess my company, at the company I work at, put on a employee appreciation crawfish boil. A week and a half ago, something like that. And that was a good call. You know, he's been tweaking his recipe for years and trying to make it just right. And he was telling my mom that he just can't get them spicy. And he can't figure out why. You know, when I saw he was putting like hot sauce and all kinds of stuff in with the boil, and I was like, well, that's weird. I've seen it, but I've always thought it was weird, and I've never had a boil that did that. So by hot sauce, I mean like Louisiana hot sauce. And so I asked him how he does his boil. He was telling me all the ingredients, and he puts one of the things that is not going to work is instead of putting oranges or orange juice, he puts like the mandarin oranges, so like they come in a big jar. That'll be way too sweet and counteract the heat way too much, which it did. And then here's the biggest kicker though, he only soaks them for 20 minutes. That's not long enough. I think Jason does 45. My grandpa does 45 to an hour. I'd say 45 to an hour is right, but 30 minutes minimum. It's just my 2 cents on the matter. I've had a lot of crawfish. I have talked to a lot of people that struggle to make their crawfish as flavorful and as spicy as they want. And that's usually the common denominator. But he's got a lot of other issues. Like he has no onion or garlic or anything in his boil. I'm like, you've got to put that. That's important. That's where that flavor is. You don't just want spice, you want flavor. They were good. Don't get me wrong, they were good still. Better than a lot that I have had. But they could definitely be better. Good stuff. Perfect Sunday snack. It's like only the second thing I've eaten today. I had tamago kake gohan, I think is how you pronounce it, for breakfast, which is you take hot steamed rice, crack a raw egg on it, add a little soy sauce and some, if I had it I would have added some seaweed, but I didn't have any. And whip it up. And it kind of cooks the egg. That was my breakfast and it was delicious. That's like one of my favorite comfort foods. I was having a little bit of tummy distress this morning. So that made me feel much better. Right, 2 more, and then some claws. That was a good one. Last one. There we go. There we go. That's a good claw. see. There we go. Oh yeah. Super delicious. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Alright. Well guys, Allie, say hi. Allie wanted to say hello. So here she is. Say hello, Allie. I hope that you guys just have a fantastic day and a super awesome weekend or week or whatever is going on whenever I post this. There we go. And I am really excited to, just be moving forward with things and hopefully figuring some things out. But y'all remember, let me know your thoughts on doing restaurant videos and if you think that would be a good idea or not. And I hope that you stay safe, stay well, and stay blessed, and I will see you soon. Bye! For joining me tonight. I love getting to eat and chat with you. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'd love to hear any suggestions you have for eating challenges or foods to try. So let me know what you want to see next in the comments below. If you're interested in learning some fun recipes, check out my cooking channel, and please follow me on Instagram and Facebook to keep up with any updates or video teasers that may come your way. Well, I hope y'all have a super blessed night, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!